Hello and welcome. This is an OTL race vlog. Yeah, I know it's a second and the third video, and this year we have lots of races lately. So this is OTL in Spa, GT3 only, and I'm driving the Lexus, first time in a league, and I just get smashed and smashed again, so I collected 15 seconds of damage. This was my start, so let's carry on. Let's switch to the others. And if you are interested why was this weird start for my video, so this is our new member, Loic. He's driving the number 32 Aston Martin. He managing to take this corner, and you need to look carefully for the number 12 Lexus. So I'm driving number 17, so this is not my Lexus, but yeah, the Aston Martin has a great start. The Lexus see the gap, trying to do an overtake. He messed up the corner, spinning the BMW. Loic hit the wall. He managed to miss the two cars, and he's coming back to the car, and that is my Lexus, and he just smashed me. He's bouncing back from the other Bentley and hit me again. So this was the start for Loic. He collected 2 minutes of damage. I have 15 seconds. I decided I continue my race. He had to go to the pit to fix his car because it was undrivable. Yeah, this is 2 out of 4 of us. We had an accident in the front. So let's go back to the boys who qualified in top 10. So Max and Chris, and let's see if they have a little bit more fortunate start than us. So you can see both of the starts. Max qualified in P7. He's in the Mercedes right side, and in the middle of the screen we have Chris. So Yoshi driving this time Ferrari, and they're going to Eau Rouge, going uphill. Everything looks nice and tidy. Everyone is very careful. This is the Pro split of the grid. We have Pro and AMs in the same track, but we have Pros with white numbers and black numbers or red numbers for the AMs. And yeah, Chris managed to keep his position. Very nice start for them. Max is cutting off a little bit for that Ferrari, but P7, P10 fighting for positions. Nothing dangerous happened here, no accident. They are way more cleaner than us in the back. And yeah, Chris is fighting with the Bentley, fighting back, taking the corner. Very nice move. Nothing to see here. This is how a race should look like, not like crashing in the first 1 minute. But yeah, the guys in the front were much more safer. We have some alien-like performances from P1, P2, but yeah, for this race in Spa with brand new cars, so everyone is driving different cars during the week. It was a cool and clean start for Max and Yoshi. And if you see, this is a little bit challenging to switching cars to cars. So Yoshi in this week drove the Aston Martin, the Porsche GT4, and now in the Ferrari. They will have some other races when they drive in the Ferrari. So this is when you get used to drive a car in some order. Oh, and also we have a West quali on 2019 tires. Yeah, this is when the people don't leave space for you, and Yoshi made another mistake to killing 2 Bentleys in one straight line. It's not easy to achieve, but Yoshi was successful. This definitely could be penalized after race. We still don't have the steward decision. I'm making these videos in late night in the same day, so it's still under reviews for the RPS and incidents reports. So let's wait what's happening. But yeah, the start was a little bit over optimistic for one of the Bentley, and the other Bentley, the second one was just on the right place because Yoshi tried to avoid the grass, and yeah, he just accidentally killed the Bentley. So let's start the game from the beginning. So yeah, I qualified myself in P45. I was 1.5 seconds slower than my fastest lap here in the same day. So my quali was terrible. I had a 1.4 second delta when I hit a little bit outside the track, and I lost the track limit. This was my start. I crashed a little bit, and again the same car with Loic, and yeah, I already gained some positions from the guys who has a massacre in the beginning, and I just decided, okay, my car is still drivable in this situation, so I carry on. We need to do one pit stop with the mandatory tire change. Refueling is not needed, but yeah, it's a lost opportunity if you're not refueling your car. And yeah, I have a way faster car behind me, and the Porsche I just let him go, because it's no point to fight with the Porsche who just want to go. So I take in the corners properly, and I still checking if the car feels okay. Can I take the corners? Can I stay on my racing line? What top speed I can reach? And if I feel any kind of decision making issues on the car, so should I go and fix the 15 seconds of damage? But because I have split damage from front and back, it's 7 seconds on the front, just saying. So I've split damage, so nothing loose. The front is still sticking, and I have enough grip in the back. So I just decided, okay, no pit. And yeah, the car feels, regardless for the issue, feels very comforting, very settled, and very nice. And yeah, when we're coming here, I decided, okay, let's start make some smart moves and try to take back some positions or gain more positions, because I started almost last. And there is one Lambo plus one other car, some other issues here. There was the number 12 Lexus who caused the issue with Loic, who killed the BMW, killed Loic. So yeah, I gained positions, and I decided, okay, let's go ahead. Confidence and skill. I cannot do full flat out and Rouge and Radion, but if you see, I'm slow, but I'm not that bad at that Mercedes. So yeah, the race for me was quite challenging, but interesting in the same time. And let's see how's others doing. And the rare moment when someone from TSE driving the Mercedes. So I think the last time when TSE members raced with the Mercedes GT3 Evo, because this is the new one, was Yoshi and Tio, no, not Yoshi, Comfy plus Max did a Imola race, I think. And I think Max really liked the car that moment, because he's going a little bit wide, not leaving space for the Audi. We just spun him, and definitely this makes some wrong impressions on Max, because he looks unhappy. He was definitely said some bad words on Discord why this happened with him. He lost some positions, so now he need to climb back. They're going to Eau Rouge. The good thing for him, he knows He's with the faster drivers. He a little bit more caution, and he just braking early to avoid any kind of incident in middle of that the tricky corner combinations. And he's tried to fight back, but in the same time he just gaining 2 position, and one of that was P2. So you will see later, but P2, it's a very fast guy from OTL league, and he lost it. Maybe they have a contact or accident, but yeah, definitely Max gained 2 freebies. And if you are like me and watching lots of YouTube videos, lots of people said the overtaking is starting corners ahead and not in the straight line. So this corner was a little bit worse for Chris than the car ahead. If I'm not mistaken, that's an NSX, and the NSX is fighting with the 720S, and he made a mistake. And in this mistake cost him lots of top speed, especially the NSX is not a fast car. And Yoshi just decided, okay, he go for it. A small touch there, and he got the position. But if you see, Yoshi was following this car for like 3-4 laps now, and he's just looking for a mistake. Every time when you make a mistake, someone else will be there to take it as a chance to gain a position, and in this case that someone else was Yoshi. The Ferrari is definitely faster than the NSX, and Yoshi felt this was a mistake from his end, so he's giving me the position, and yeah, the chase is start again. This is the last part of the race, so we are in the final 15 minutes. My Lexus feels okay. I did a spinella in some corners, so I have a small damage, but the car feels right. And I start letting pass by P2, P3, P4, P5s, and yeah, this definitely make some toll on my lap times. My fastest lap on the race was 2:23.7, and yeah, I let in the BMW pass. Someone else faster car will be behind me again, so I'm under blue flag. There is Max, so definitely I don't want to hold back Max when he's fighting for position with the BMW. But this 64 Lambo is for position, and I'm a little bit wide, but in here you need to know I'm there, and I get crashed. I have massive damage. I have 56 seconds of damage, so the car is definitely not perfect, and I made a decision again to stay out in the track because I'm P32, and the car ahead me has a stop and go 30 seconds, so he's definitely will be finishing behind me. And I just decided, okay, I'm not fixing the car, not changing tire anymore, not doing 50 seconds of repair, and I try to drive the car like this. And because I have a massive damage on the back of the car, I was absolutely uncomfortable in middle of En Rouge. When we coming here to the left-hander, I just don't know where is the car, so I have this little shakes in every corner. It was very unpleasant to drive the car like this, but I made the decision. I wanted to stay ahead of the Lambo, and yeah, just carry on. The car here feels in the left and right a little bit shaky and slidey. I'm surprised I'm hitting the apex, but yeah, the car is just not working as a race car. So this is my second accident. in the race. Both of them is in my view, it's not my fault. The second one was race incident. The Lambo just didn't leave me space. I didn't wanted to give him the position, so I was in the inside, maybe not in the best position to overtake him, but I don't want to give him the position easily. That was Yoshi, who's racing there, and I'm slowing down, and someone else, fast cars coming. I'm just going to side. So at the moment I have 40 to 50 seconds gap between the car behind me plus the car ahead me has a stop and go, so it's stop and go 30. It's like he will be in 2 minutes behind. So I just try to get a good position, and one other car will get a stop and go in late of the race. So for my end it was okay. I finished in P33, and I started from 45th, so 12 position gain. Yeah, this car is just lost it. I'm not sure, but I believe this is the same Mercedes who lost it in Rouge in lap 1 or lap 2. Yeah, the AM drivers, including me, wasn't the cleanest cars, and we definitely have some dents here and there. So yeah, my race was challenging. I enjoyed to race the Lexus. I really enjoyed the engine noise and every other aspects of the race. This was stable until I have the damage. And if you see again when I go to End Rouge, I'm just okay. I give him the corner, slowing down to don't have any damage. I don't have enough faith in myself and in the car to do this properly. Some faster guy is coming. I have damage. I using the turn indicator and even braking earlier to don't sacrifice his corner, and I just let him pass. So from now on, the next 10 minutes, I just want to survive and somehow cross the finish line. To say sad things or good things about Loic, nothing. He definitely been part of an accident. If I don't have the McLaren there, he didn't touch me and I have space to escape from him. He was part of a carnage, and after he had 2 minutes of repair in the early of the race, we had a mandatory pit. So he been in the pit again. He was like 1 lap behind everyone else in lap 2, and he climbing back. He's in P39, I think, from 46. So from last to a decent top 40 position, it's not that bad. And his second part of the race was okay. He didn't scream or cried for any kind of accident. I can call him race eventless after the early accident, but yeah, he's an Aston Martin driver, so he had nothing to complain. He's driving his favorite car. He knew what car he liked to drive, and he's giving position to faster cars with using turn indicator. Definitely a very sportsmanlike behavior from him. So good race for him. And this can be any moment from the race. So Yoshi is chasing McLeod since lap 1. Before the pit, after the pit, they are next to each other. The pace is almost the same. Yoshi used some of the mistakes from the Honda to gain position. They've been ahead of each other a couple of times during the race, and yeah, Yoshi waiting for the moment. And this is 10 minutes left, and they are in P10, P11 position. Yoshi is definitely P11. And they're getting closer to each other. Both of the cars are repaired, so you cannot see just dirt on the cars, no damages. This is just pure hot lapping session. for each other. So they doing the laps over and over again, trying to get tenths or half seconds closer to each other, trying to not making mistakes, and they're going to Eau Rouge. And this is when the Honda just tricked a little bit the driver, and Yoshi just being in the position where he should be. He was far enough to avoid the accident, he was close enough to take the position, and Yoshi gained one extra, and he's getting closer to finish. Couple of minutes left, he will finish in P9, so it was a good result for him. And yeah, for the rest of the race was eventless. So he gained one more position because I think P3 or P4, 2 laps before the end, running out of fuel, and that will give everyone in the position, including myself and Loic. So from now on, nothing will be really happening on the Ferrari. The rest of the race was just to bring it home, because we had a mandatory tire change in the middle and we had refueling. This is like 2 very short sprint races. You don't need to look after your tires because the tire is on 100%, because half an hour, these cars can easily stand 1 hour, 1 hour 20 minutes, and we already changed them in the middle, so it's very easy to bring it back without any accident. If the back markers or if other cars not crashing you are getting there. So if you remember from the early accident, P2 crashed after Kama straight, and he's getting closer to Max. So for me, I want to survive the last 10 minutes. Loic eventless last couple of laps. Yoshi already did his overtake, and Max, who qualified himself in P6 or P7, get P2. So the second fastest guy to his tail for the last couple of laps, and they are chasing each other, or mostly 127 is chasing Max for at least 8 laps now, and still 3-4 laps to go. And for Max, he had a lot of pressure on his Mercedes. Engine wise, both of them AMG engines, front engine, rear wheel drive. Both of the cars are super fast in the straight line. Max is doing a defensive move to make sure he has the inside line, and now the Aston is getting a little bit closer. So if you want to defend this position, you need to stay as much as possible in the right side. The Aston don't have enough speed to dive on the Mercedes, but definitely this is massive pressure on the Mercedes. And the other problem, if you start chasing this close to the other cars and you have tricky corner combinations, maybe you can lose some aero and you will be in dirty air. And guys, slow guys, so back markers coming out from the pit, and even this, you just coming back to the pit using your turn indicator, going left side, right side. These small moves can cause lots of distractions. Definitely it was a small touch between the two cars, nothing major. Max just showed the Aston he's there, he's not giving out the position, is a little bit going wider than needed from the Mercedes, but both of them are on track. And I think this was the move when Max collected his third track limit, so Max cannot go wide and keep the speed, because if he do, he will get a drive-through. So I'm not sure if the Aston Martin is also in the free track limit warning, but definitely I know for sure Max cannot make more track cuts. and they're getting closer to your back marker again. So the race for Max, the end was definitely a massive pressure on him. As far as I remember, he don't have any kind of major damage on the car. Both of them are in a very good pace. They're fighting for position, and yeah, they did great. I'm not sure what will be the end results, because it's still late night. We're waiting for the end results, but that was definitely a good race. Max finished in P6, Yoshi in P9, I was P32 and Loic in P34. So based on Loic had a massive accident in the beginning from P30 to P34. It was definitely a good race for him. I gained 13 positions, what is very rare for me to have this, especially when I have lots of damages. Chris enjoyed the race. He definitely a little bit interested what will be happening with his touches. Maybe we get a penalty after race. And yeah, Max enjoyed the race. So it was good. We want to thank you for OTL to organizing this event. It's definitely very nice to be in Spa with 40 plus cars in different pace. But yeah, it was a blast. And yeah, we're looking forward for next Thursday to do the next one. So if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit the like and bell and subscribe and everything. If you don't do it, I don't really mind. If you want to change anything, or if you want to comment, the comment section is always open. And thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay cool, stay amazing, and see you next time. Take care.